Hey, Bob Smith here for bassandbob.com. It's been a while since I've shot a video, so today we're on Choctawhatchee River. It's beginning of July, water right at 80 degrees. We've had some rain, the water's kind of dirtied up. It's not high, it's just dirty. Now I'm catching fish up here on the main river, main Choctawhatchee River, and I'm using a chatterbait. Now, standard, normal, common conventions, this is wrong. This is dirty water, cloudy. It's white chatterbait, 3/8 ounce, with a silver blade. I have a trailer hook on it, and a Zoom swimming fluke with the tail dipped in red dye, and the fish like it. Normally, under these conditions, folks would be telling you dark colors, or chartreuse, or fluorescent colors, a gold blade, stuff like that. I tried it for a while. I got a couple nudges. I put this on and they annihilate it. Let's catch some. Woohoo. Oh, come here. Choctawhatchee River largemouth on a chatterbait, a white chatterbait with a trailer hook. This river is my nemesis. I'm keeping these fish, but only for a photo op later. I will let them all go. He got my swimming fluke all wound up. That's the second one I got off of here. The first one the camera wasn't on. Ooh, I just missed another one. This is Choctawhatchee River. This is my nemesis this year. Me and this river have not really gotten along too well. My tournaments over here have been really, really bad. But I've got a lot going on. I've been fighting a lot of equipment problems this year. I believe I finally got my trolling motor fixed for good. I'm happy about that. Up just for a minute though. You know, when you hang up, if you feel that, and if you don't yank on it, you can usually, if you're in a boat, go to the other side of it and it'll come right back off, which is what I'm doing here. Comes right off. And when you get that shallow, oh, that's a mudfish. I thought that was a bass. When you get so much stuff up in the shallow water, you get it in these pockets that are holding out of the current, you have a formula for some really good fishing. But I'm not mud fishing. At least he didn't destroy my hook. That's a bowfin, mudfish. It's a prehistoric little fish, and I haven't normally caught any much smaller than that. Hits like a bass, lives in the same places, eats the same stuff. It's not a bass that'll ruin your day in the tournament if you get a big one and you can't see him yet. But I don't have any need for that. That is a bowfin. It's a mudfish. Granule, depends on what it is where you live. I don't need him. And he just annihilated this chatterbait. And it isn't any worse for wear. So you don't know what you're going to catch. There's a lot of fish in here, saltwater and freshwater fish that will eat this. I seen him hit it. I thought he was the bass initially, and then when he rolled over, I thought, nah, I'm not gonna mess with it. Still a fish. It's not a tournament, so I'm good. A little tiny fish. Yeah, he ain't gonna go for the photo op. No photo op for you. You're getting it right there. And he was on just a trailer. See, I've done a video on chatterbait before, but mostly just the fact of putting that swimming fluke on there. But if you've never put a trailer hook on your chatterbait, you really need to. This is a bait that has a reputation for losing fish. Some of the things that will help you with that is when you hold your rod tip toward the bait and low, and when the fish hits this, don't set to the side, set straight up. The chatterbait will hook up better that way. Also, the addition of this trailer hook. There have been so many fish here lately that I would not have gotten to the boat if it wasn't for that trailer. Two things, you know, the way you set the hook and that trailer hook. See, in that other chatterbait video I did, I was talking about a weed guard for the chatterbait. I've decided that I don't really need a weed guard. What I did is I just turned that fluke back over. I lose that little bit of subtle action difference I get with the tail being up instead of down, but it does come through the stuff a lot better. Then I add the trailer hook, which puts me right back to more apt to hang up. But the benefits are much higher than the disadvantage. This time of year, normally, most of my fishing is not off the river. It's on the main river itself. That water is warm. That's where the food is. That's where the deeper water is for the fish to move into. Okay, not a bass. This time, it's jack, the chain pickerel. Told you don't know what you're going to catch, right? Wow. He ate that. So, the bladed jig is a all-year bait. Tons of ways you can modify this, like I do, the swimming fluke or a trailer of any kind you want. Skirt, no skirt, gold blade, silver blade. You can paint the blades. I mean, you can do so much to this bait. And with that trailer hook on there, much better chance of hooking up and much better chance of staying hooked up. So get you a handful of bladed jigs, get you some trailers, get you some plastic dye, because right now I've got chartreuse on my tail. This morning it was red the fish wanted. I've been experimenting now. And some different color skirts, and go to town. Catch you a bunch of fish on that chatterbait. Alright? Also, I've been fishing primarily the main river here. And it's very target oriented, very cover oriented. I had a lot of current. I would fish the outside edges of the rows of lily pads. Then there's openings on the backside. Most of my fish came off the backside. They're out of the current. This is a tidal river. The tide is not really playing much of a factor today. It's not really moving a whole lot. Most of the current that I'm having is rain runoff and wind and the natural flow of the river. There really hasn't been a particular type of cover that's best. I caught fish around pads. I caught fish around wood. My target depth I'm fishing is 2 to 5 foot, and it's really a good range all year long on these rivers. There are fish that move out deep, not that many, and the fish will stay from the bank down, I would say on average down to about 8 foot, and you're golden. So there you have it, my bladed jig. This is the way I throw it 90% of the time. If I'm really fishing stuff that it hangs up too much, I will take the trailer hook off. I don't like doing that. I like the added security of having that trailer hook. So until next time, I'm Bob Smith for bassandbobs.com, and I will see you out here on the water.